What's up, Sports Talk Detroit? Welcome to another video of Let's Trade Jerami Grant. Where could he go? And we finally, Pistons fans, have a trade that I would love to see. All right, in this video, we are going to be breaking down a possibility of a trade between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Detroit Pistons. Let's not waste any time. I'm excited about this one. This would be a Troy Weaver win if he was able to pull off this trade. So let's look at it. I actually saw this trade possibility. It was, I believe, a beat writer for the Timberwolves, and he was saying this would be a perfect trade for the Timberwolves. So anyways, I would love to see it. Here's what it looks like. The Minnesota Timberwolves would receive Jerami Grant, none other. That is pretty common. And the Pistons would receive Malik Beasley, Jaden McDaniels, and a 2022 first-round pick. All right, on the surface, what do you think? Feel free to throw a comment below. Me, I'd take it all day. I really would. And maybe I'm a little too high on Malik Beasley, but here's what I see out of Malik Beasley. He was a two-guard. That was a starter that was averaging almost 20 points a game until they drafted a little guy by the name of Edwards. So you spend the #1 pick in the draft on the same position you're playing. It tells you two things. One, they don't think you're the shooting guard of the future. Two, you're going to the bench. That's just the way it goes. But he has the ability to score, and the Pistons need a guy that can get effortlessly 15 to 20 a night without like demanding the ball all the time. Just catch and shoot. Let's go. Let's get it done. I like Malik Beasley. Cade is great, and he's a great two guard, but you could slide Cade into the one because Killian's not looking great, and you could stagger these minutes. This Malik Beasley would be a legit guy too, coming off the bench. As long as you're still getting him 30 minutes a game, he could score in bunches. And so many times this year, we see the Pistons bench come into the game and things just dead stop. And it's not even that they're not producing. It's just you're looking on the court and you're like, where is the scoring going to come from? We need Cade back in the game. Like, we need Sadiq back in the game. And you have to keep a starter out there with the bench unit because the bench unit has nobody that's a bucket getter. Frank Jackson's hurt right now. Don't give me the Frank Jackson stuff. I understand that. All right, but it's good to have a guy that is a legit 20 points per game night threat like Malik Beasley. All right, what about the second guy in this trade, Jaden McDaniels? He's a rookie. He has upside, but he's not the centerpiece of this trade. I think he was drafted like 28 overall, so you have a certain expectation out of him. Right now, he's just coming in to back up Sadiq Bey at the 4. Like, it's a good spot. It allows Sadiq Bey to play the 4, and I'm huge on this. Whatever trade we do for Jerami Grant, keep Sadiq at the 4. That's why I kind of was like, I don't know about the Wizards trade because Rui Hachimura would end up being the 4 and Sadiq would have to slide to the 3. Sadiq has proven, if nothing else, over the last year and a half that he's better suited for the 4. That's his role. So Jaden McDaniels wouldn't be so good that he would push him for that starting spot, but if he does in the future, that's great. That's fantastic. All right, it would put him in the exact spot we need him to be. And then you're talking about the first-round pick. Yep, it's a right-away first-round pick, and hopefully it'll be in that 12 to 18 range. I'm not sure what Minnesota will continue to do. Right now, I believe they're the 7th seed. I think they're the 7th seed. I think they're exactly 500 on the season. So you would imagine that pick would fall somewhere. If the season ended right now, I think it would be like pick 16 or something like that. That's not bad return when you're also getting a 6-man candidate of the year candidate in Malik Beasley and the potential that is Jaden McDaniels. Like, I'm all in on this. I really am. I'm all in on this trade. What do you think? This is by far, of the 5 trade proposals I've said so far, this is by far my favorite. Now, I've only been putting one out a day, so let's just hope the trade hasn't happened by the time I put it out. But hey, let's go from here. I'm excited. What do you think, Pistons fans? Just the thought, like, of a good trade. Oh, it gets me going. I love it because right now, basically, we're watching the Pistons to watch Cade. We're watching Cade Cunningham and a little bit of Sadiq Bey as well because Killian's not showing up. Isaiah Stewart has regressed heavily in year 2. And it's just like, man, I'm glad we drafted Cade. So hopefully this wouldn't do too much to get us too many wins in the immediate future, but it would allow us to get a couple more picks again next year. All right, Pistons fans, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. See ya.